Grand Risings, ladies and gentlemen. Technical issues. I am so sorry about that. Can you guys hear me just fine?
Oh, hi, I can hear you.
Amazing. Hi. I'm going to make you Jen, my co-host, as I normally do. Do you mind letting some people in for me? I'm just going to start talking since I'm a little late, and I apologize for that.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, I appreciate it. So I have made you my co-host. So again, Grand Risings, everybody, I do apologize about my time. I am still trying to get my internet together in my house. It's just not working right. So sometimes it wants to be my friend, and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just driving with guys in my app, which is perfectly fine because we can still talk and drive. So yeah. So Grand Risings again. This is Dominique. I am your Friday Momentum Call host. And today we're going to just take a little bit of time and talk about what God has for us. And basically, I know that I talk about God a lot. But I talk about God a lot because I believe in God, and that's just period. And God is what gets me through my tough times. So if that bothers anybody at any time, you know, these calls are optional. Not saying I don't want you here. I'm just saying that I do talk about God. So I just want to be clear that everybody's calls are not the same, but in this particular call, we do talk about the creator of us. So, well, of me, I won't say all of us, I'll say me. So, I was in meditation yesterday and just praying really to try to find some direction. And
You're breaking up, Dominique.
Can you guys see?
You're breaking up.
Can you hear me better now? Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm about to park because yeah, I live in Georgia. It's a lot of woods over here and if you're tripping, but I'm about to park so you guys can hear me real good. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yep, I can.
Okay. So basically what I was saying is that in my prayer time yesterday, in my meditation time, I heard the question be posed, who are you? And I was thinking about it for a long time, like, why would that be my topic for mental momentum? Like, who are you? Everybody should know who they are. But I think that it was more or less of like, literally, what makes you up? And that's the question that I posed to you guys today. What keeps your engine running? What keeps you going? Who are you? And who do you want to become? Because it's going to have to take a self-reflection, look in the mirror to figure out who you are right now, to see if you're anywhere close to the goals that you want in your life, things that you want for your life. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. So, yes, that is what I want to ask today as well is who are you and what are you planning on doing to get to the person that you want to be? And what, hello? Hello? Somebody's phone is not holding up. Did the Matrix take me out?
I didn't take anybody out. You're still there. You're just really low. Somebody else can help me with this now, you know.
Oh, no, Jen, I was just asking if you guys can hear me. You're fine. I just thought the
Oh,
Matrix took me out because I couldn't see my microphone moving anymore.
okay.
You don't have to respond every time. I was just asking the whole group, not just you.
Oh, nobody said anything. Okay, I'm shutting up. Okay, love y'all. Bye.
Love you too. Oh my God, Jen is such a trooper. No, I was just making sure you guys could still hear me because I couldn't see my microphone moving anymore. I thought that it took me out. But anyway, all I was saying is that I want everybody to see in the mirror. Because when I started my goals for myself, that was the first thing I did for me. And it really let me see where I was because sometimes we get so distracted or occupied with all the things that we're doing in life. It's like we really don't take everything that we do. We do so much on a daily basis all down. So what we do is a part of who we are. It's like our routine is who we are. So I was thinking out loud, like, okay, so who am I and what do I want to become? Who am I right now? What are my weaknesses right now? What are my strong points? Because those can change. Those change all the time depending on my mood. So what is in me right now that I'm not so fond of? And that's what I want you guys to do. Take some self-reflection. Like, what in me can I actually try to, I wouldn't necessarily say change, but change is not a terrible thing, but what is it that I can modify or upgrade about myself to make me a better version of myself? Especially to get to the end result, which is the goals that I want for myself. So I'm talking to myself often, like, what is it that I can do? So I noticed that there were a few things that I could do 2 weeks ago. So I started to implement them. Now, since I've been implementing them, all of a sudden I'm sick as crap. Like, I'm super duper sick. I can't. First, I hurt my foot. Shout out to Keisha. Like, she came through, she had to take me to the ER. I was on crutches. I didn't tell anybody, but this really happened to me, like in the process of me trying to obtain my new goals. After that, the medicine that they gave me made me extremely sick. And this is not me complaining. This is how I'm just trying to show y'all how when you set off on the path to do right by yourself, things are going to come to attack you. Things are going to come to challenge the new version of you. Because when you elevate, a lot of things are going to say, oh no, oh, this hoe can't pass me up. Oh no, oh, she can't be better. Oh, you trying to be that great? It's too much. That's too much greatness in one person. I'm gonna need for you to chill. So sometimes the powers that be will make you feel like that, like you can't get out of your shit, you can't get out of your own way. And I'm like, bro, I just got on a routine of gym and all this other stuff. It's really been working for me. And now all of a sudden I'm throwing up and I can't keep nothing down. So my body is not gonna let me work out because I'm a pass out. But I had to look back in the mirror and say, who are you and what are your goals? Regardless of me being sick, I might not be able to do a hardcore workout, but I can definitely take a walk. So I had to tell myself, like, listen, just because you're not doing a full hardcore workout does not mean that you're not doing anything great for your body. And I know that that's a very small example, but I'm saying that in a bigger way to say, don't give up on your goals and on the things that you have already talked yourself into for yourself just because little obstacles come in your way. If it is your goal, if it is your intention to overcome something, you should overcome it no matter what obstacles come, because that's the point of overcoming. That's what really makes you an overcomer. It's not that you just stood there in the storm, it's that you fought through the storm. And that's what I want to encourage everybody to do today, is to fight through the storm, fight through the irritation, fight through whatever it is so that you can get what God has for you. What is for you is for you. Can't nobody take that away from you but you. And it's not even taking it away, it's just not walking in the direction of your blessings. So I just wanted to encourage you guys today, and I hope that this was well received with, all of the interruptions and all of the internet issues and me driving. But I'm definitely sitting next to my notepad. I did write about this, so I did want you guys to get this information, but it's very important that we don't get so distracted or don't get so discouraged when shit gets harder, because it's going to get harder. It's going to continue to get harder. It's going to have to paddle your ass down the runway and just get over it. You just have to walk comfortably, because life is not fair. And fair shit's not going to happen to you. Real shit is going to happen to you. And you have to know and have to learn how to walk in the face of adversity. You have to know and learn how to walk when it hurts or smile when it hurts, because at the end of the day, we are business women and men, and that is what we are required to do. This is definitely a no emotions job. So we have to figure out how to get past everything without feeling like defeated in the done. So anywho, that is all I wanted to bring to you guys today. Hopefully I didn't talk too long. If anybody wants to open up and talk about their experiences with the Happy to overcome, or even in your mind. It doesn't have to be a physical battle.
I can't hear you that good, Dominique, but I think you said something about anybody want to talk about pushing through. Hey guys, Grand Rising, can you guys hear me? Let me see. I can't tell.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Um, so I just wanted to say, like with stuff going on, sometimes there's ways that you can just naturally do all of the things that you want to do. And like yesterday, guys, I'm like, this manifestation stuff is so real. Like I just started saying I want to do more media. And I literally just like broadcast my own show out of the iHeart Music Awards after party. And the owners of the radio station are just like, can you do this every 2 weeks, at the Hilton? Like with all these people and just everybody in there with the energy. Like sometimes when you put on big events and you're doing stuff, people don't even know what you're going through when you're trying to put together this event. A lot of times it's just like, oh, they're enjoying the energy. And I was just like, I didn't get my workout in, but I figured I would work out here on the dance floor, so you got to look at your life and be like, how can I get more than one thing done? And it's not going to like take away from the other thing. Like I normally just need to move my body. And so everybody in there was like, you're so small, you're so this. And one thing I used to always do was go dancing at least once a week, and the amount of energy you do with moving, you're having so much more fun. You don't even realize you're working out. And so I just was like, doing this event and working out, I'm getting paid to come work out now. Like, so there's all kind of things that you can look at in your life and say, how can I actually marry these two or put them together? So it not only saves me time, but I'm still getting my goals done. And let me tell you, sis got like 14, 15 new numbers, and they about to learn about some crypto. So I don't know if Dominique's still on. Can you hear him?
I'm still here. I said congratulations, success. I'm happy for you. That is a beautiful thing. Manifestation is a great thing. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. And that's what this is all about, actually, is definitely manifesting and just speaking into life what you want and not steering away from your goals just because of your current circumstances. I'm very sorry that y'all didn't hear me good because I was definitely talking, but it is what it is. I'm very proud of you, success. I know that more success is coming your way. It's just something that's about to be a floodgate open for you, and they better watch out because the top is not too far from you. Anybody else?
Good morning. How is everybody today?
Great, ma'am.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Fabulous.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm just going to be real short. When you put your mind to what you want to do and set your goals and not let nothing distract you, you accomplish what you want. So this week has been major accomplishments for me. I'm not allowing nothing to get into my way. And when you manifest things and you speak your affirmations 3, 4 times a day, it comes true. So now I am officially, wow, my company is now trademarked. So I'm officially trademarked in my brand. That's one. Number two, I'm officially, I don't even know how to even say it, but now I'm officially into finishing up my book so it can go and be published. I'm so grateful for my accountability partner for that. I'm also officially, man, not that far away from losing the weight that I set out to lose. I'm in pain right now, but because of my persistence and my consistency, I have to do this. So when you manifest your goals and you laser focus on it, things come true. All I can tell y'all is, I'm going to say this real clear. This has been a no bullshit week for me. I wasn't taking any bullshit from anybody. And I just put my head down and I went to work. So I'm just going to say, guys, if you really want this to happen, you got to have that no BS mentality that nothing is going to get in your way. And so now I'm working on my mom's her nonprofit foundation. So that's my next goal. So I'm just saying, y'all, we can do this. If we really set our minds to it, we can do it. Y'all have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tracy. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your transparency. I appreciate everybody for getting on the line today and speaking. And I realized that I didn't even really go into detail about a story for myself, but basically, I'm grateful for everybody, for everyone speaking, for everyone saying their truth. And I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about my, just really quickly, on how I have definitely been walking in faith and allowing life to just happen and not getting so discouraged. So currently, I just moved into a new place, for those that do know, and I hate it. I hate everything about that place. I don't want to be there. I find reasons to leave. The internet doesn't work. I mean, there's a lot of things. But I have been patient and I'm waiting on God because I know that there's something greater for me around the corner. And every time I wake up, every single time I wake up, there's a new blessing. Um, my personal uh, my personal consultant that I deal with when it comes to traveling called me and was like, "Hey, did you know that you have over 600 credits in this?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, we can easily just pay for a vacation." I was like, "Say less, book me. I need this right now." And I know that sounds very small, but at that very moment, it was everything to me because I have been like feeling like I'm stuck in a place I don't want to be. So to take a little vacation from that right now and to reevaluate so I can figure out how I can make this place more inviting to me, it was such a beautiful experience. And I ended up calling my mom and she ended up getting my brother to go and my mom is going and my other nephews are going. So it's going to be a whole family situation. And I'm just grateful that that opportunity allowed me to see my whole family in Aruba. So I'm very excited that I opened the door for them because I was not in such a stank where I was like, "Ugh, I don't want to talk to this person. I'm in this stupid ass house and I don't want to be here." It's like you literally have the power to make your situations better or worse. And so in this instance, I decided to let it be better. So I was super grateful for that experience. I'm gonna shut up now and let somebody else talk if they would like to. But I do appreciate you guys. Well, if there's nobody else that would like to say anything on the line, we can go ahead and end the call. Unless there's somebody that wants to say something, and I just didn't give them enough time, so I'll wait like another 30 seconds.
Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. How you doing? Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Sorry, I had to unmute. Yes.
Awesome sauce. Hey, I just want to be real quick. I just want to say thank you for this call. I've been getting in and out the calls all week, and I've been actually working on a project, trying to get everything together. It's like, putting the head down, getting to work, getting these classes, getting into this information, and just diving in and, literally getting obsessed with the information. You got to excuse me, I'm kind of driving on the highway with a donut and a dog on the side who keeps want to jump in the window. So I got a lot going on. But I just wanted to say, look, it's all about like really just consistency, like time in the market compared to time in the market. I say that so much. I heard that from one of our educators, Mr. PK, all the time, and it really just rings a lot for me because a lot of us get discouraged because we're not having things go our way. It's not work that way. It's not going to work that way because as soon as you try to do right and do good, as you know, as I said before, you always get some BS coming in your way. But I promise you, because it's like me, I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting here going through a little rut. Just recently, I'm being transparent. just recently not practicing emotional intelligence, I lost my position with the school board. That's a whole long story in itself. But I had to sit back and look at that situation. And then when I look back at the situation, like I was not practicing emotional intelligence. And so I've been praying for something to come through. Just got my head down, got rid of the BS, not listening to the BS and focusing. And Lord and behold, some blessings came through for me. So I would just say, like, y'all just don't get yourself discouraged with what's going on. You're going to hear a lot of noise, a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. A lot of people are going through stuff, but just stay on your game. Don't get yourself discouraged from it. And it'll work out in the end. Because we heard the wind to the east. We don't give up. Never stop. Never give up. Never surrender. I don't know if anybody remember that movie. I know I'm that old, but if anybody remember that movie, give me some fire signs in the chat box. That movie was a bomb. Never stop. No, never give up. Never surrender. Hi, y'all. Peace out. Cocoa butter, baby.
Cocoa butter, baby. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to encourage you that you didn't lose anything. You just gained a lesson. At the end of the day, something greater is on the way coming for you. So just be mindful of that. It's just a place of elevation, that was just holding you back from what you're gonna do. So just be ready. Strap in your seatbelts. Is about to go down. Anybody else? All right, you guys. Well, I really appreciate everybody coming on the line today. I'm sorry for my tardiness. I really hope this call did bless you, encourage you, help you. I do have a little bit of homework, I guess. I would just say to write down at least 5 strengths and 5 weaknesses. And then from those 5 weaknesses, how you can go ahead and make them strengths. What can you do to evaluate those weaknesses to make yourself grow and be better? And I'll be doing the same. I'll be transparent and tell you what one of the weaknesses is. All y'all know I'm weak at cussing and road rage. I mean, if you ever been in the car with me or been on the phone with me while I'm in the car, me and road rage, it's like I feel like I need a gun for my protection for my mouth because I'd be going off in the car. So that's something I'm working on this week. But I just encourage you guys to do the same. And it was wonderful speaking with you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again for tuning in. Again, this is
Hey,
Donna
before we
McGinnis,
go, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to clarify something really, really quick for the people. I wanted to clarify my statement was to say, like, you all, like, emotional intelligence is so important because a lot of times we do things based off our emotions and I don't sit back and just to look and see, now, will this serve me? Me going all for me expressing myself in the manner that I feel like I need to express myself at this moment, at this time. Does this serve me? And if it don't serve you, you got to think about that. Because a lot of times we don't sit back and like, whoa, from the second. Look back. Don't like look in the situation, but look back at the situation before we react. And I just want to throw that out there real quick. That's all. Okay. Peace, love. Cocoa butter, baby.
All right, you guys have a good one. Bye now.